pandemic, which is a global phenomenon. And I think this pandemic has actually added or accelerated our transformation process. And that's how we are now here today, trying to collaborate with SAP, trying to collaborate with Coursera. We also are, in last 5 years, our focus has been giving a gender neutrality, or rather gender positivity, in terms of getting more and more female into the skill ecosystem, getting them into the domain courses. And I'm very happy that today we also have Mrs. Nishita Satyam, who represents the UN Women in India. And I am sure that with the collaboration with UN Women, the objective with which we had started, that at least 30% of our skilled trainees should be from the women. I think that will get a major boost by this. And of course, with Coursera and SAP, I think our engineering professionals, our diploma professionals who are there, will definitely get an opportunity to upscale their skills. And in case they are looking for a better opportunity in these times of pandemic, I'm sure these courses and this collaboration will help. We also have a very, very important stakeholder today here with us, Mr. Sakya, who heads this Sak Robotics in Odisha. And he's a startup who has come up with this idea of collaborating with our ITIs and setting up robotics lab in the ITIs. A lot of boost to our transformation process. Just for information of our international on this platform, that during the course of this pandemic, the kind of innovations which have been done by our ITIs or our polytechnic or by our engineering colleges, that has been taken note of not only in the state of Odisha, but also nationally. And Honorable Cabinet Minister of Skill Development and Honorable Prime Minister of India has also taken note of these innovations which have been done in Odisha. They have appreciated these innovations, and that also has certainly given a boost and a change in mindset in our institutions which are there. So I look forward for today's program, and I look forward to listen to Mr. Anish Sri Krishna, Ms. Nistha Satyam, Satya Singh, and Jeff Magion Kalda. I forgot to mention about TimesPro, which is also going to be one of our very important partners. And this is just the beginning. State government gives priority. The focus of state government is skill development, and these collaborations are just the beginning of it. And I think as far as Odisha state is concerned, the sky is the limit in terms of collaboration, in terms of skill development in the state. I once again thank all the participants to have joined, to have taken out time and joined today for this function. Thank you, Rashmita.
Thank you, sir. So just to continue with where sir has left and to set the context for today's the great day which we wanted to celebrate. First of all, I would like to extend our best wishes to all the skilled trainees from the state of Odisha, the trainers and all the stakeholders who contribute to the skill ecosystem on this occasion of World Youth Skills Day. Odisha Skill Development Authority was formed in the year 2016, and in this short journey which sir has elaborated in last 5 years, the kind of changes which Odisha had seen in the skill landscape. The few key marquee points here is we have been able to develop and also start working on an idea of new ITIs. In the year 2018, Odisha Skills, the state level competition was conducted, which also acted as the feeder competition to the World Skills. And I am very happy to share with all of you that the competition has led to the winning of India's first ever gold medal at the World Skills level in 2019. We have partnered with international Tibet leaders like ITE Singapore, and now we are focusing a lot considering the COVID-19 pandemic in perspective, digital skilling in terms of enhancing the employability of our youth. We in Odisha are fully committed and recognize the importance of skills, the importance of technical education and vocational training. And I'm sure the kind of partnerships we are entering into with UN Women for facilitating gender perspective into skilling, the partnership with Coursera for exposing and giving leverage to our youth for undertaking a huge bucket of courses starting from emerging technical fields like data science. Our partnership with Sak Robotics will help the students of ITIs to get exposed to the basics of robotics. And our partnership with SAP and TimesPro will help our students from engineering colleges also for getting the better opportunities in learning SAP in various course modules which are available. So we are sharing the MOU with all the 4 partners today. Thank you so much for all the dignitaries who have taken time from their schedule and has joined us in this great initiative. Sashank. We will move to the next slide. Honorable Chief Minister has tweeted from from his Twitter handle, and there has been an innovative solution, a small video which has been launched by him today, and he has been pleased to share his message on the occasion of World Skills Day, which all of you can see on the screen. I'll just take a few minutes to read out the complete message of Honorable Chief Minister. He had shared with us, quote, I am glad to learn that in these testing times, when the COVID-19 pandemic has raised new challenges to mankind, the skill ecosystem of Odisha has taken a giant step forward in innovation for facing the emergent challenges. As we celebrate World Youth Skills Day today with the theme Skills for Resilient Youth, I am truly delighted to note that we are entering into 4 new collaborations with leading stakeholders to energize our skill ecosystem. Our partnership with UN Women strengthens our commitment to women's empowerment and gender equality, while our collaboration with Coursera will facilitate the upskilling and reskilling of our youth in emerging technology like data science. The partnership with IT giant SAP and educational partner TimesPro will enable our engineering students to get trained in SAP ERP courses and will in turn create a talent pool for the IT industry. Sak Robotics in ITIs will be immensely helpful for ITIs to get exposed to the basics of robotics and its subsequent applications in industry automation. I am confident that such collaboration will lead to more opportunities for our youth at the global level and will make skill aspirational for them. I congratulate and convey my best wishes to all of you on this momentous occasion. So this has been the message of Honorable Chief Minister Odisha for all of us today. And we express our heartfelt gratitude to Sir. Now we'll be having a short audiovisual presentation on the innovative solutions that our skilled in Odisha professionals, our ITI trainers have developed as a response to COVID-19 pandemic. Sashank, can we have the presentation, please? Thank you. Now I would like to request Ms. Nisha Satyam, Deputy Country Representative, UN Women, to make her address.
Namaskar, good morning. It's such a delight to be here, and my congratulations to the state of Odisha, its bureaucracy, its leaders, for really achieving so much during the COVID pandemic 19, actually setting it apart from many, many other examples that we have in the country, and for almost being the lighthouse for the country in many ways. I would like to begin by thanking Shri Naveen Patnaik ji, Honorable Chief Minister Odisha, Shri Prem Nanda Nayak, Honorable Minister, SD&T Department, Shri Asit Tripathi, Chief Secretary, Government of Odisha, Shri Subroto Bakji, Honorable Chairman, OSDA, Shri Sanjay Kumar Singh, Commissioner cum Secretary, SD&T Department, Shri Suresh Chandra Mohapatra, Development Commissioner, Government of Odisha, and of course you, ma'am, Srimati Rashmita Panda, IAS CEO, OSDA, and some very other distinguished guests who've really taken out time from your busy schedule to come together today on World Youth Skills Day. Indeed, it is a moment in history. It is a momentous time for us in UN Women because we're again taking to a next level the long-standing history of working together with the government of Odisha to achieve gender equality and women's empowerment. And I have to say this as UN Women, that while we continuously look for political will and bureaucratic will towards gender equality, Odisha is a state which has never had us looking for it. In fact, it has always been a pull case where, you know, there is an existing political will that we have just had to partner with. And I think that is that sets apart the example of Odisha from any other state in India and makes each of you leaders in our journey to gender equality nationally and also globally. Our objective here today is to ensure empowered, self-reliant, and sustainable livelihoods through increased access to skilling, employment, and entrepreneurship to women, particularly the most marginalized. Many of us who know the pandemic and have now had the chance to live through it for the last 4 months have heard this conversation of this being an equalizer or bringing everybody to the same page. But those who work on the ground, and I'm sure everybody at the helm of policymaking realizes that any pandemic only further marginalizes the marginalized. And we see the same narrative playing out in India too. UN Women, under the Second Chance Education Program, is working in the state of Odisha and so far has worked with more than 4,000 girls through skill and entrepreneurial trainings. OSDA is one of the lead agencies for skill trainings, bringing organic synergies with UN Women's work. Today, as we look at crafting a new normal and being a part of a new normal, I think we all recognize and know that it will take us twice the effort to even bring back women where they were. And we believe that working with critical stakeholders like the Odisha Skill Development Authority, we will be able to bring that catalytic change in the lives of women and girls in the state of Odisha once again together. I would like to convey my most sincere thanks to the government of Odisha, and we look forward to working with the Odisha Skill Development Authority. Again, I have to reiterate that in my own working experience, the state of Odisha, its bureaucrats, its leaders, its stakeholders set it apart from any other place in the country to work for on gender equality. And I think that to me makes Odisha a lighthouse for the country on gender equality and women's empowerment. And I truly mean that as a compliment to each one of you who have taken the time to join us today. For me, coming back to Odisha for work is like coming back home after a very, very heavy day. So it's a very, very special moment for me personally, professionally, and it is an opportunity for us to catapult our legacy of working together for almost now a decade into newer areas. And we all know that women's freedom, choice, voice, and agency also lies in their economic autonomy. And I would see this as a big stepping stone towards that direction. Thank you very much. Bahut bahut shukriya for joining us. It's a wonderful day for us, and I hope it is a wonderful day for you too. It marks a very important day in the history of UN Women in India, and hopefully we will see many more wonderful days to come together in this journey that we have taken together. Thank you.
Shashank, next slide. So, as this is the first time we are doing the MOUs sharing on a digital platform, so I'll just highlight the key points with the MOU that we have signed and shared with UN Women. So this is our response towards women's empowerment and inclusivity. And we are focusing more on gender equality and mainstreaming. And UN Women will be our technical partner in this regard for the year to come. Thank you so much, Ms. Nistha Satyam, Deputy Country Representative, UN Women for this. Thank you. Now I'll move to, and I'll request Mr. Sakya Singh, founder Sak Robotics, leading robotics startup that he had started few years back, to share his own thoughts on the occasion. Over to you, Sakya.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Namaste to all. I would like to thank DTT and OSDA, the Government of Odisha, for this opportunity and the belief of Sanjay sir on the one of my discussion. So I'm excited to establish Robotics Center of Excellence in all the ITI and diplomas of the state Odisha. The objective is to offer embedded robotics training, the basics of robotics to the students in the ITI and diploma, and prepare them for certain job role like robotic instructor or automation assistant or implementer in the industries, or IoT assistants field executives. The roadmap for next 1 year is to develop one new robotic application product from each institution. as we have worked with Cobot and Nigabot, the robot during the COVID-19, I look forward, let us develop some robots for drainage cleaning, let us develop robots for the agriculture. So if you look at all these technologies, the mechanical, the hardware, the design tech are different. But at the core, the system is different. The core system will be taken care by the Sak Robotics. The mechanical and design aspects will be taken care by the ITIs and diploma institution. And we have already seen in the past the different types of very innovative work has done at the grassroots at ITS and diplomas in the state Odisha with the leadership of the complete team of the OSDA. So with this, I would like to thank everyone for this golden opportunity. And for me, it's realizing a dream. And I wish in next 1 year I should come up with 84 products and some patents jointly with the ITA and diplomas of state Odisha.
Thank you so much, Sakya.
Yeah, thank you, madam.
I will request Shri Rekhu ji, Director DTET, to share the details on the MOU.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. So Sak Robotics is a homegrown startup. We are proud of that. Started in 2012 and it is based out of Bhubaneswar, Odisha. So the partnership with Sak Robotics, as Sakya has already explained, will enable us to open robotic labs in 10 ITIs and 10 polytechnics on a pilot basis, the first phase. These institutions have been chosen based on the factor that they cover all the regions in Odisha, so that all students in Odisha from all regions can be a part of this partnership. The lab will provide students a platform to dabble and experiment with robotics, and students who evince greater interest in robotics will be given a chance to undertake major products in robotics, for which ITIs and polytechnics will also help those students. And already we have seen the result of this in the development of the Cobot and Nigabot, which was deployed in the COVID hospital, KIMS hospital in Bhubaneswar,